let me say something here. What his criticism of the Poetry Slam is spot on. It's you know, in a lot of ways, the Poetry Slam caters to one end of the poetry spectrum, and but it does get people in the door. That's the only justification for it. It's a bastardization of art in every other respect. But you know, it does hone our performance skills, and it does expand the audience for poetry. In answer to your question, I'm going to, you know, I was, one of my most famous quotes is in the film Slam Nation, which is a documentary about the Poetry Slam. I was asked the question, you know, by what right do you call what you are doing poetry? And my answer was, my rule is very simple. First, you have to write one piece that pretty much everybody agrees is a poem. That qualifies you for your poetic license. After that, if you say it's a poem, it's a poem. Now, that sounds unforgivably flippant, but it's not really a statement about poetry. It's a statement about the difficulty of defining poetry. In any multiple choice question that involves definitions of poetry, the right answer is always all of the above. Poetry has to be large enough to include all of these things. And I think all of them are legitimate. And the only reason that I sounded as if I have a little bit of a chip on my shoulder is that difficulty thing. You know, Anne did not say one word in her speech that I could take any exception to. She's well within what I think is the legitimate frame of the spectrum. But there are those out there who demand, you know, and it began, you know, when T.S. Eliot published The Wasteland, William Carlos Williams wrote in his journal, "The idiot, he has given poetry back to the establishment." He had undone all of the great work that Walt Whitman began, I think, in Williams's opinion, I think. And for most of the 20th century in the United States, poetry got sucked deeper and deeper back into the academy. But now it is exploding out into the streets, and I think that's a very healthy thing. That's all.